Theary. Oh my God, welcome to Hanoi. Oh, so good to see you.
I wish to see you for so long.
Do you have a moment? You're going to talk to us?
Why not?
Come with me. Well, Theary, it's so wonderful to see you here in Hanoi and to welcome you, and especially to welcome you to this, our series, A Moment With. I want to say thank you and welcome, and I'm so happy to see you in real life.
Thank you, Dan. I am happy like you. I'm so excited to be here to meet the big team and to join this series. And it's quite long I wish to come here since I started working with eAsia. We work only through web chat, online, telephone, but not in person. So it's very a good opportunity to see each other like this.
See our face.
Yeah.
So you joined eAsia about, the beginning of 2022. So you've been leading and managing your team for nearly 2 years now. Tell us what led you to being the operations manager of eAsia Cambodia?
Well, it's a good question. Actually, I wish to work in eAsia since 2018.
Yeah.
I used to apply for this position before, but unfortunately I didn't pass.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
And then about 3 years later, after the pandemic, in that time I was looking for a job while eAsia recruiting new operation managers. So I applied and then I passed. I was quite happy with this. So it's quite a right time for me.
Yeah, like the heavens came together.
Yeah.
It was the right time.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good. Well, like everybody at eAsia, I guess, I've studied the e-learning course about operations. So I have a fair idea of what the operations department does. But can you share with us your main responsibilities as operations manager?
Well, my main responsibility is to manage the team and to advise, to prevent and to solve problems, and also to see if the team are happy, they are doing their job, they are happy with the environment, all together.
So it's being a manager and a leader at the same time.
Sure.
You're making sure that they're happy and they're satisfied and they're enjoying their work.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you're carefully checking and controlling and delegating and doing all those managerial type things.
Exactly.
So a good balance, really. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you.
So in one of the episodes in our series, I was chatting with Clemence, and she was telling me about some of the changes to the travel industry since COVID. But I imagine that with those changes comes a lot of challenges. And, we all know the operations department are faced daily with challenges. But what are some of the challenges that you faced after COVID?
Well, for me, actually they have a lot. But as an operation manager, I would pick just some part that is related to my job.
Yeah.
I have 3 main challenges for me. One is about tour guide.
Right.
And 2 is about recruiting staff.
Yeah.
And 3 is about supplier.
Okay.
Tour guide, I think it's the same as everywhere because during the pandemic, we don't have any tourism. The tourism side is just collapsed.
Yeah.
So no tourists at all for about 3 years.
So the tour guides just wandered off and did other things, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
They do something else.
Yeah.
Some they are just feeling down with the situation, they cannot pick up themselves. So after recovery, after the pandemic, they turn like they don't do their job well. They forget
Really?
Yeah, it take time.
Oh, they lost their spirit or something, do you think?
Right. They lost their energy and spirit.
Oh, that's sad.
They really need more time to recover.
Okay. I guess time. It takes time, doesn't it?
About recruiting the staff, we find that during the pandemic in Siem Reap province, most of the man income in Siem Reap is 80% is tourism.
Yeah,
tourism.
exactly.
But during the COVID, it's totally zero.
Nothing.
And the staff, the people, those who have skill with tourism, they move out to other country, to other province, mainly in Sihanoukville and Phnom Penh, the capital city.
Oh, I see.
So it's hard. Until now, we don't have enough.
I see.
Good
So the
qualified
high
people.
quality qualified
Right,
people
yeah.
kind of left town, or similar to the tour guides, just found other work.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
It's very challenging right now. We don't. It's not easy for us to recruit good qualified people to work for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you are proud of your team at the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
We do it. We recruit very carefully.
That's good.
And about supplier, as I think again it's the same like everywhere. Tourism side is just very quiet. So during the pandemic, I mean, so after we come back, they restart again, but it's not the same quality like before.
Okay.
So we need to follow up, double check again and again.
Yeah, I think like
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
the hotels, they didn't maintain them.
Right.
Or Tan was telling
Yeah.
me that the transport operators sold the buses or
Right.
things like that.
Right.
So, and again, that takes time to
Yeah.
come back.
It's really need our attention, our work. We need to check with them again and again. And plus, it's very good that we have dedicated team for quality. They call to client, double check, and we always give feedback to them from time to time, so they improve their service, their product.
Yeah, well,
Now it's better, much better.
that brings me to my next question. Really, is
Yeah.
like you listed those three challenges that you
Yeah.
have:
Yeah.
the guides, the recruiting, and the suppliers. How are you overcoming those challenges? Because you have to deal with it, don't you?
Well, for tour guide, we cannot just like the staff. We cannot stop them. We cannot. The only way we do is like to give them time,
Yeah.
and it's really hard work for operator. They have to remind, to note, to remark everything, to
Really?
make sure for them to not miss any service.
Okay, so it puts
Yeah.
a lot of pressure on the operators.
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
doesn't it?
sure.
Yeah.
And also, at some point, with the few tour guide that we closely work with, I myself, I invite them to see me.
Yeah.
And then I chit chat with them. I ask them what happened during the pandemic. What did you do? And I see the feedback from before. You are not like this, and why you are like this. Yeah.
Really?
So I let them reply, answer, and tell me what they have. I think at least we have them to release from their feeling.
I
Yeah,
see.
it's
I
like
see.
that.
By listening to them,
Yeah.
listen. I understand it's been hard for you, but now we need to lift the game.
Yeah, now it's much better. Much
Yeah.
better.
Okay. The recruiting, I think you step by step, you're building a very excellent team in Cambodia. How about the suppliers? How do you overcome that challenge?
Well, yeah. Like I said, we give them feedback.
Yeah.
Sometimes we go inspection, and we see and we correct them on spot. You need to do this, to do this, to do that, and they follow us actually.
They follow.
Yeah.
They'll listen.
And we have a good product team as well. Like
Yeah.
Sichan, she always advise again and again.
Hi,
Yeah.
Sishan.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
what we-
Sishan helps you work with the suppliers to ensure that and as you said earlier, you've got the quality follow-up, so that brings it all together.
Right.
Okay, I
right.
get it now. I get
Yeah.
it now.